How would you feel if the only thing we knew about presidential candidates was their stance on issues? No information on party, name, gender, race, or religious beliefs or lack thereof. Would it be based on their actual stance, or what they claim as their stance? They'd lie even more to get elected than they do now. You should look up the philosophical thought experiment called The Veil of Ignorance. It poses a similar question. You have to look at all political, economic, and social ideas without KOing what your socio-economic position is. Pasting the reply from you can thumb a good woman to give more accurate description of the experiment, popularly attributed to American philosopher John Rawls. You have to look at all that and then design a society that you would want to live in. But the catch is, you don't know what your position will be. You might be at the bottom, you might be at the top. The idea is that you'll try to make the society as equitable as possible. Kind of like the kid who cuts the cake doesn't get to pick his slice. It should be like the blind auditions on The Voice. The best bullshitter wins. Not that that changes much, but without anything to hold them accountable to their statements and commitments, it's just a mess. God, this is such a Reddit post. How would you feel if our askreddit banned leading questions that begin with how would you feel? I mean, for one, it isn't plausible, but also the ability to be social is important for a leader. I think we need to know more than just the policies. I want to know if they are just saying things for votes, or if there's proof of them actually trying to do what they say. It's all very well saying war is bad, but are you actually protesting against wars, or just saying it's bad as an example? That would be useless. Just words on a page. Everyone would jockey to write the most pandering words on a page. You need to know who those words are coming from, their background. You need to see how genuine they are when they make those promises out loud. No, because things like leadership ability and integrity matter. LMAO at all the supportive comments. It's really one of the dumbest idea I've ever read about elections. You realize a person can lie about their stance, right? Okay, so now you have 400 candidates who all say their stance is whatever is highest polling, or a slight variation thereof. Some might be true believers in those reforms, but most just take those positions cynically to get elected. How can you tell who? Anyone can fake a stance. You need all of it to know if you are being lied to or not, and even then most people can't tell the difference. Strongly dislike this idea. I view character and integrity as equally important to policy positions, and without KOing anything else about the candidate, I can't evaluate these traits. I'd be happy if the early primaries simply involved a basic civics contests, and the person who scores the lowest is automatically disqualified from running. No way, that's an awful idea. You need accountability and resumes. Whoops, voted for Hitler. Dumb. We would be governed by AI. Trump would have won even harder. The only reason why some of his party does not like him is because he's a DCK. If this fact was hidden from them, all anyone would see is lower taxes and increased border security. Those are both things that are very popular in America. Now, we need their name. What if a Google search reveals they're a ventriloquist or taxidermist? Can't have that.